Hello for the fifth time.
Hey everyone, it's Laura, and I hope you're all doing well. So I thought it'd be fun today to interview a professional athlete. A couple weeks ago, I made a video in regards to protein and suggesting that maybe we don't need as much protein as we need, maybe we don't need as much calories as we think we need, and things like that. And one of my exceptions to the rule was professional athletes. So I thought it'd be fun to talk to one and see kind of how he incorporates nutrition into his day-to-day life. And yeah, so let's get started. So this is my friend Paul, so I'll just kind of let you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself, and yeah.
Right. Hello, Laura. Hello, everybody else. My name is Paul Pujats, and I'm a professional pole vaulter, professional athlete. Also, will be competing in the Rio Olympic Games 2016, which is going to come up pretty soon, this August. So yeah, I graduated University of Memphis a year ago, and after that, I took 1 year off to train fully just for the Olympic Games to qualify them, and then to train to them.
Are you a pescatarian or?
I'm a pescatarian. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't eat anything but fish.
I don't eat
right?
red meat and like chicken and stuff like that.
Okay.
No
Is it
turkey.
you don't ever eat them?
Well, I have eaten them before.
Right.
Honestly, I actually experimented with myself. I tried to eat meat, and then I tried to cut it off completely, and then I decided for my beliefs, I kind of try not to eat the meat at all. So yeah, and I mean, look at me, I'm still living. I get all my proteins and all the other stuff that I need, and I do eat seafood, and then not too often though, but I do eat it, and I do enjoy it. It's not like I'm allergic to any meat or anything like that. It's just that it's throughout my beliefs.
So I'm sure as an athlete, whether it's your teammates or just people that are curious, is this something that you get a lot of questions about? Because I mean, based on your appearance, the average person would think that you consume a significant amount of meat. And that's not saying that that's right, but that would kind of be the assumption. So when people find this out about you, what are some of the questions they have, and how do you respond?
Absolutely. They do ask me about nutrition. What do I eat, and what exactly, how I like make the food and stuff like that. Very, very detailed, actually, questions. They're very interested, and when they find out that I don't eat like the red meat and then like all the other proteins that you get through the meat, they're very surprised. But also, you gotta take in advance that not everyone is the same. You have to know your own body, how it works, because no one's the same. It's just that I like to cook, so even I can make very delicious food through not adding the meat. Because a lot of people they're sometimes maybe too lazy, or they just know basic stuff and they stick to it. You can be very colorful with your ideas, making foods. I think it's really the lifestyle. You get used to it. It wasn't like since the beginning I started to eat super healthy. It was like time to time. Like I learn new things almost every single day. So I just add new things. But yeah, that's why I'm writing a book, so I could actually share that information with other people, and that'll be a little bit easier for them to follow that too.
For sure.
And for myself, actually, I use it myself just to recall the information that I've written down, because it's quite a bit of information. Sometimes you tend to forget.
Right. I want to read your book whenever. Let me
Oh,
know
yeah.
whenever it comes out.
Totally. It's gonna come pretty out soon. I think in the next couple of weeks, actually.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely let me know, and I'll put a link to it below. Go through a typical day of like what you eat.
The typical day, what I eat. Usually in the mornings, I eat something that would have the most fat, like avocados, eggs, usually cooked eggs, yeah. And sometimes, quite a bit, I do mix in a little bit of coconut oil, but it's really good to mix coconut oil with your tea or coffee if you're a coffee lover. It's just the coffee a day is pretty fine. It's good, but if you use it too much, it's a little too acidy and might make your stomach a little acidy. You can feel that feeling like in the stomach, like the heartburn. I guess that's what it is.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you could feel that. And then so in the mornings, that's what I usually eat. Also, sometimes I make make myself what was it called? Tuna salad. Yeah, there you go. Or tuna sandwich. And I try to make the most I guess the healthy fats in the morning, and then throughout the day I get more with beans, nuts, also mixing some salad, and I do mix some smoothies as well. If I'm like after a workout, the best thing what I usually do is actually make a smoothie, which has plenty of nutrition. Like you put I don't know kale, spinach, and then you put in all those. all those other supplements like spirulina, chlorella. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that.
Yeah.
And ginseng as well. All the other supplements, which I do need to use. So because of the workouts that I do every single day, and they kind of wear your body really a lot. But yeah, protein wise, what I usually use for protein wise is nuts, beans. Well, a little bit seafood, of course, and then also, yeah, that's about it. Actually, I don't use that crazy amount of protein. I mean, it does give you energy, but if you use it too much, it's not going to give you any benefits. It's much more better to use the fiber from the vegetables than other substances.
So do you ever use like protein powders or like protein bars or anything like that, or do you get most of your nutrition from fresh food?
I do make myself protein bars and protein smoothies, but not too often. I make my protein bars usually. Those are very convenient, especially if you work all day. You don't have any time to eat like a normal meal. So you just grab a couple of your own made bites, and they're really fast made too. I usually call them protein bites. They're super easy to make. What I mix in there is dates, what do you call them? Chia seeds, flax seeds, sesame seeds, some nuts, almonds, cashews, pistachios, and then I mix a little bit of honey. And yeah, that's pretty much it, if I'm not mistaken. It's really easy to make, honestly. And some pumpkin seed protein actually in there. You can mix them in, and they stick to each other really well. And you put it in a jar and take it wherever you want to go. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So what do you drink?
I drink coconut water.
You what?
Coconut water. That's my favorite one. Like it literally works like even like an energy drink and also like a recovery drink. Both of them. It has a lot of natural sugars in there and a lot of what do you call them? Forgot the word for that.
Electrolytes?
Yes. There you go. A lot of electrolytes. Reading my mind.
So, do you feel like as a professional athlete that you need more protein than the average person? Or do you feel like based on your friends who aren't athletes that just live a normal life, normal activity, that y'all consume similar amounts?
Well, from my friends that are athletes, from my teammates, they use quite a lot of protein, honestly, and they're getting really addicted to it, I guess to say. But yeah, athletes do tend to use quite a lot of protein because I mean it is energy, and for a normal human who doesn't work out almost every single day and doesn't have such a huge pressure on your body, really there's no need for him to consume that much of protein. Also, rather than meat, the longer it's actually going to be processed through your body. I mean, it fills you up really fast. The meat will fill you up fast, but it also your body uses a lot of energy to consume that red meat. So I'm trying to actually save that energy by not kind of consuming. It gives you energy, but also by consuming it, you use up a lot of energy that your body used to process the meat.
So this is totally unrelated to like nutrition or anything, but just out of curiosity, is there any way to describe that feeling once you realized that you were going to the Olympics?
Yeah, definitely. So it's always been such a huge relief on your like, honestly, like in the chest and inside of your I don't know, body. You feel this amazing feeling when you already clear your personal record. It feels amazing. It feels very, very good, and especially if you know that you got a really good place in the competition. But usually you go there, and when you clear your own personal best, you already feel amazing inside. Like it's kind of like an accomplishment, like a huge accomplishment. And then when I know I cleared the Olympic standard, and that was just, it was actually on my third and last try, which I cleared the height, which was like mind blowing. It was like, first of all, I was like I didn't know what to say. Like I was so stoked about that moment, and I just realized that I finally did it. After 4 years, when I did not qualify for the London Olympics, and I did qualify now for the Rio, I was like so relieved. I was like, finally, I did it. It's like, yeah, I would say it's a huge vision that I fulfilled, and it was very, very satisfying. Like in that very, very moment, like I don't know, nirvana, a moment in nirvana, honestly.
I like that description.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, life goes on. I mean, it fades a little bit away, and then you have another vision that you want to fulfill. You want to keep going, keep getting better. And I think it's very important that each person has its own like vision or mission, basically, that they want to fill, and go for it. And you get that satisfaction when you actually reach closer to it. Like just like personal record, you get closer and closer, and even just like 1 centimeter, you're getting farther.
So if any of y'all have any questions for Paul, feel free to leave them below. He'll get back to you. Maybe not between August 2nd and August 15th.
I might have time. I mean, I'm traveling quite a long time, so I'll need to do something on the way there.
That's true. It'll cure your boredom.
Definitely.
For sure. So whether it's about nutrition, about his training, or whatever, feel free to leave him below and ask him, and he'll get back to you. Also, feel free to ask me questions, and I'll get back to you too. But yeah, thank you so much for allowing me to interview you.
Yeah, no worries. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
No, anytime. And I'll actually leave a link below to your YouTube channel, your Instagram. What else do you have? I just know those two. Snapchat. You have Snapchat.
Snapchat. I have Twitter.
Yeah,
I guess that's all I use. Well, I use a little bit of Facebook, but not that much.
Yeah.
I do have Facebook page, Healthy Food for Athletes, which is specifically like nutrition-wise.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'll get all that stuff from you.
Sweet. Awesome.
Sweet.
Cool.
Okay, well, thank you so much for letting me interview you. I really appreciate it. Like as we said before, if y'all have any questions or comments for me or for Paul's, feel free to leave them below. I love hearing from y'all. And I'll be seeing all of y'all and Paul's soon.
All right. Awesome. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, guys. Bye.